Now that you know the different editions of Windows, let's dive into the essential features and tools you'll use every day. This is your rapid review of Objective 1.4. First, let's look at the Detectives Toolkit, the tools for gathering information. The System Information Tool, or msconfig.exe, is like the system's resume. It gives you a read-only snapshot of your hardware resources, components, and software environment. Perfect for a quick overview. For a more dynamic view, use the Resource Monitor, or resmon.exe. This is your system's dashboard with live gauges, showing you exactly how much CPU, memory, disk, and network resources your applications are using in real time. Next, the Control Tower for managing what's happening right now. The Task Manager, which you can open with Control-Shift-Escape, is your primary real-time tool. The Processes tab shows you every running application and lets you find resource hogs. The Performance tab gives you a 60-second graph of your system's resource utilization. The Startup tab is where you can disable applications from launching at login to fix slow boot times. The Services tab lets you start, stop, and restart background services. And the Users tab lets you see and disconnect users who are connected to the machine. For controlling the boot process itself, use System Configuration, or msconfig.exe. This is the system's launch sequence controller. Here you can configure safe boot options and manage which services start with Windows. Now for the customizable toolbox, the Microsoft Management Console, or mmc.exe. It starts as an empty shell, and you add snap-ins to build your own toolkit. One of the most important snap-ins is the Event Viewer, or eventvwr.msc, the system's flight recorder. It logs everything happening in Windows, categorizing events as informational, warning, error, or critical. It's essential for investigating past problems. Device Manager, or devmgmt.msc, is the hardware roster. It shows all your hardware and lets you manage their drivers. Disk Management, or devmgmt.msc, is the storage architect's blueprint. Here you can view partitions, change drive letters, and extend or shrink volumes. Performance Monitor, or perfmon.msc, is the long-term data logger. Unlike Task Manager, it can track hundreds of system metrics over days or weeks to help you diagnose intermittent issues. Local Users and Groups, or losermugger.msc, is the security gatekeeper for non-domain computers, where you manage user rights and permissions. Finally, the Maintenance Crew. Disk Cleanup, or cleanmgr.exe, is the system's junk remover, safely deleting temporary files to free up space. Disk Defragmenter, or dfrgui.exe, is like reorganizing a scattered book. It optimizes file locations on traditional spinning hard drives for faster performance. But remember the critical rule. Do not defragment a solid-state drive, or SSD, as it's unnecessary and reduces the drive's lifespan. And the most critical tool of all, the Registry Editor, or regedit.exe. This is the central brain of Windows, a massive database for all hardware and software configuration. It's organized into hives that start with HKEY. Be extremely careful here. Always back up a registry hive before you edit it. That covers the critical details for this objective. To recap, for quick read-only info, use msconfig.exe. For real-time resource usage, use resmon.exe. Task Manager, Control-Shift-Escape, is for managing active processes and startup apps right now. msconfig.exe is for controlling the Windows boot sequence. The MMC is a customizable frame for snap-ins, like Event Viewer for logs, Device Manager for drivers, and Performance Monitor for long-term tracking. Disk Cleanup removes junk files, and you should only defragment spinning hard drives, never SSDs.